Jesus is Lord. And he was such a nice Jewish boy. Jesus changed my life. And he's still in the life-changing business.
As Paul said, the love of Christ compels.
You know, Randy, I think most people don't realize how much darkness there is in the world.
It can't be just coming to church and getting pumped up with a faith
and
message.
I are all going to have something of faith in us.
Jesus died to save sinners, and you are a sinner. Shalom and welcome to CrossTalk. My name is Randy Weiss. I'm a Jewish believer in a Jewish Messiah. Later, in this Alliance International edition of our program, a world-famous pastor will bring words of hope. But in the meantime, I have a surefire plan to solve your biggest problem, and I don't want a penny for the solution. I don't have an inspirational book to sell you or a how-to-fix-it video series to pull you from the economic doldrums or launch you to new heights of prosperity. In fact, as much as I would like to, I cannot tell you that God will fix your checkbook or slash your debts in the coming weeks if you simply support the charity du jour. Look, I do not know your source. You may not know Yiddish, but in this environment, everyone knows source. It's stress or grief, struggles, sorrow, pain, loss. Call it what you will. You know, I can't even begin to guess what you're experiencing and barely understand our own situation. Look, if you think you have problems, did you hear about the tsuris Moshe had? Yeah, you know, Moshe, Moses. Did you hear about him? This fella called his investment firm and asked to speak to Chaim, his brilliant, high-paid stockbroker. The secretary answered, "Chaim's not here." The fella said, "According to the newspaper, I have lost 42% of my savings. I need to talk to Chaim." The secretary said, "I'm sorry, Chaim's not here. He died." The comment was met with silence, followed by the click of a hang-up. A few moments later, the phone rang at the brokerage house, and Moshe said, "I lost 42% of my savings. I need to talk to Chaim." She answered, "I'm sorry, but Chaim died." Click. Again. Moshe called back a few minutes later and asked for Chaim. The secretary said, "Are you the man who just called? I told you, Chaim is dead." Moshe said, "I know. I just like the sound of that." Well, pray for everyone in Moshe's situation, and remember Chaim too. Chaim means life, and life appears to have changed for many people. Many folks have been impacted by life in this fallen world. I see the same headlines you do. I hear the same dire predictions of economic hardships. Like you, I'm familiar with many of the same tales of woe you're forced to consider. I have the same hopes for economic improvements and the same dreams of better days ahead. However, like you, I live today, and I do not know what precise changes tomorrow will bring to enhance our level of comfort. I wish I could tell you that I believed the answers were to be found in political action or the many proposed monetary propositions under government consideration. I'm confident, but my confidence is not in the answers provided by people of prominence. In fact, I'm not sure that I can encourage anyone with the illusion that the problems of our society will be resolved to anyone's satisfaction if our satisfaction is based solely on the outward conditions of our personal or corporate situations. Outwardly, things may get better or they may deteriorate. But I want everyone to know that individually, hope and peace is available in immeasurable supplies. The world around you may crash and burn, but you can survive and thrive. Just don't depend on the world to provide you with hope or peace. The world is sure to disappoint you. So This is the moment you've waited for. I'm a Jewish preacher, not a financial advisor. Instead of buy low and sell high, I would suggest you complain low and rejoice high. A wonderful former rabbi spelled out the plan to solve our biggest problems. Whatever you are facing, no matter how severe the trial, regardless of the level of chaos through which you are walking, today is the perfect time to put a plan into action that will enhance your attitude, fill you with gratitude, and assure you that you can sail to new, higher altitudes at the very moment that it appears your ship is sunk. I think that same rabbi inspired a reggae band that sang it best. Don't worry, be happy. Actually, this former rabbi named Saul said it with more precision. The Lord is at hand. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. He went on to say, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. But I dare say most people misunderstand his meaning. The words are absolutely true, and they're fundamentally important. I will not bring platitudes, and today's program really does have answers for life. Please stay tuned.